today. From Highmark Stadium in Orchard Park, New York, it's Week 13 of the NFL on EA Sports.
Turned to December, and we're in the home stretch now as we're underway in Week 13. And this one fielded in the end zone. It won't be returned, so it'll come out to the 30. For the Buffalo offense coming out, and it is Josh Allen who is at the helm.
And despite the 3 touchdown passes he threw, there's a lot to work on this week, wasn't there?
Oh, ton of interception.
Yeah, I mean, when you're going really with almost a 1-to-1 ratio, that's not going to work for you well at all. Not over the long haul. The beauty, though, somehow found a way to win.
Yeah, they still got the win last week. Call it no gain on the game's first play, and it's second down now. You look at this Niner defense. They were terrific a week ago in the win over Seattle.
And the big difference in the game, their ability to force turnovers. Multiple, in fact. Being able to take the ball away, give it back to their offense, the big difference in the game.
It was impressive. Now the question, can they duplicate it? And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. An early tough test on the opening drive. This is 3rd and 8. To the air, Allen. And complete, right side to Cook. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. So on now is the Clemson man, Bradley Pinion, to punt this one away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken just outside the 20-yard line. So a change of possession here on the punt. And the Niners will go on offense. 1st and 10.
Here we go. 60 Bison.
They begin on the ground with Gurindo. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. 2nd and 15. Taking a shot for Samuel. And a penalty flag comes in as that one winds up incomplete. But the contact is going to move the ball well downfield. Well, obviously, they never want to see penalties on that defense. But this one, a little bit more significant there on the downfield pass play.
And coaches preach it all the time. You can't put yourself in that kind of position if you're the defender. You've got to stay in a spot far downfield where you can play the ball without creating extra contact.
And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. They'll try the middle with Gurindo. Another 2-yard gain there, but they'll need to do better this time. It's 3rd and 6. The CD, this offense at 11-0 now on the year. A few weeks ago, I remember asking you what kind of percentage chance that you thought they had at staying unbeaten the entire season. I think you said 25%. I'd imagine that number probably grown since then.
I would agree with you, and I'm going to actually bump it up to closer to 50%. Only because they saw some tough games to come, and keeping that focus throughout the entire season, that's been a really difficult thing to pull off. But so far, they've done it, and they've done it well.
It's a 47-yard field goal try from here, but instead they're going to opt to go for it on 4th down. They'll run for it. McCaffrey. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. Christian McCaffrey with his 9th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Niners have taken the early lead on the road here in Buffalo. An ideal start for them, really. You force the punt, and then you go down and score.
And you've got to see a fist pump on the sideline from the head coach, don't you? Because he's turned into his bench, and he's telling his team, this is how we prepare. Force the punt, go downfield and score. I told you guys, it's just like a boxer in the gym preparing for the fight. Now we get to turn it all loose.
Moody good with the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. So here's Moody back out there now to send this one away. This will be fielded in the end zone, but he'll decide against bringing it out, so they'll take over at the 30. So here come the Bills out for their second drive. And they entered play on a 2-game win streak, and then they've got the open date on their schedule next week. So this is a group that's really looking to hit the break on a high note.
And this will obviously be a tough game for them, but go ahead and play this out with me, partner. If they win here and make it 3 in a row, they get to heal up after that. You've got to think that's an ideal setup and a worthy goal to play for in this one.
So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. From the pistol, they run it with Cook. And he'll get about 6 up to the 27-yard line. Well, this defense for the Niners, they were terrific a week ago in the win over Seattle.
I have to admit, I was extremely impressed by what I saw on tape because they stayed in the face of the quarterback the entire game, ended up getting 4 sacks total, and made it difficult for him to step up and find receivers downfield. Also made it hard for him to escape the pocket and run.
Olave with his first grab, and he first down. A give left at the 37-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be 2nd down.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
Allen's throw caught by Olave. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a 3rd down.
I don't care who you put on him, he's going to be a handful of one-on-one throws.
Yeah, right now, you're right. They're in man-to-man. Maybe needs some safety help.
I would say that'd be a good idea. Double team him somehow. I'm going to have to make someone else beat me rather than let him shred my defense.
And they'll let their fullback try and push the pile. Boy, no chance as he was met and dropped behind the line there. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th. On now to punt. Here's Bradley Pinion. This is away, but boy, headed straight for the sidelines. And no return possible here as they angle this one out of bounds. Back out there comes the 49ers offense, ready for their second drive. They'll be looking to duplicate that first drive, the one that got them that 7-0 lead.
Of course they would. Look, they're on the road, so getting the 7-0 lead was huge for them, right? Imagine getting up 2 touchdowns on the road, taking the crowd out of the game. It'd be ideal.
These are his numbers from last week's contest. 11 carries, 73 yards, and a touchdown.
And when you measure numbers for the guys that carry the football, it's not just the yardage. How many times do they ring the bell? How many times they get into the end zone? And now that he has 15 for the year, everyone gets to celebrate, starting with his offensive line. How about this offense already feeling good about themselves with a touchdown already in their first drive? They've certainly come out firing, even though that one was incomplete.
With the 7-0 lead, more apt to take a shot like that downfield?
Hey, you're one to the good. Go ahead and try and press your advantage.
On 3rd down, it's Garendo. And he's going to be taken down here, still a couple yards short of the first. He'll get 4 yards on the carry there, and we will get to the end of the first quarter of play. After 7-0 on EA Sports. And how about the call here? They need 2 yards in their own territory on 4th down, and they're going to go for it. And he will have a first down here at about the 40. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Play action is supposed to be used to slow down pressure, slow down blitzes. In this case, though, if it takes a little too long to develop, you got people right in your face.
And lucky just to get rid of the ball with the arm going forward. Could have been a fumble. On second down, a run with Garindo. And slow going there as he'll only get a yard, maybe, up to the 41.
Sometimes your philosophies get challenged at times you don't want them to. They did try to stick to the running game on the first 2 plays. Didn't amount to much.
And now facing a 3rd and long at the outset of this drive. And that will be incomplete.
Now that's a good bounce back after giving up a touchdown on the opening drive. Just 1 first down permitted and then out. Obviously no loss of confidence with that defense, and now they get to turn it back to their offense.
And a tough ask here. They're going to go for it on 4th down and 9. They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. Got a man, it's caught at the 6-yard line. And he'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about. Brutal. So take away the long touchdown.
It's a cruel game sometimes, partner.
And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it. We're going to try and throw. Pass to the sideline and pulled in. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. 27 yards, a big play there on 4th.
Brandon, I have one word for...
Plenty of shouts from this crowd as they watch the replay. They want a challenge, and they're going to get... First down, here's the run with Cook. And all the way home for a Bills touchdown. James Cook with career touchdown number 70. And the Bills are an extra point away from evening this one up. The extra point splits the uprights, and we are tied at 7. So they hit pay dirt on just one play. The long run, the scamper, and a very nice scamper into the end zone for the touchdown. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And he'll wisely just take a knee here. This ball will come out to the 30-yard line. San Francisco set to go on offense once more. Here's Garindo on first down. And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
The play-action fake. They'll look to throw. Winds up and lets it go for Samuel. And that's caught inside the 30. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. Deebo Samuel, his 17th touchdown now on the season. And the 49ers have now taken the lead. Well, that's a heck of a response to regain the lead after we had seen the touchdown to tie the game.
I would say what we just saw there was a great amount of poise, because typically when teams tie the game up, it's a little bit of a, how would you say, you kind of take a step back and have to get yourself regrouped. They regrouped in a hurry, didn't they? They attacked back after they'd been tied.
And in a big way, that was a statement-long touchdown. Moody good with the extra point, and that makes the score 14-7. So after the made field goal by Moody, he's back out to kick this one away. This will be fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. So it'll be a touchback, and that ball will be placed at the 30. The Bills ready to take over.
Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one. Well, the pass rush has been a real strength of late. They know how to get after the quarterback.
Absolutely. 4 sacks last week. That's their first one here. Anything in particular you've seen from them or on film?
I think that they're winning athletically up front, winning those one-on-one battles, but also when the offensive line wants to keep everyone in and mass protect, they know how to scheme their way back to the quarterback as well.
The Bills on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. To throw, it's Allen. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. A nice pickup of 23 on the 3rd down conversion.
I don't care how many times we see it. I still get a kick out of watching quarterbacks and receivers do the pass tree in pregame warm-up. But I always remember that when we go to practices, we see that after practices as well. They really tune it up, don't they?
They tune it up. They know why they do it for these situations. 1st down.
And they build that trust, and that's why they're able to find him in this type of a situation.
Now Cook running right. And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now 3rd down coming up. So 7 yards from the 1st down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. Dancing to his left. Allen hit. He lost the football. And now this is scooped up by the 49ers. And he's able to bring it up 5 yards shy of midfield to the 45-yard line. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Well, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down. Now, right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the 1st down and move the chains. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. That's complete. It's Brandon Ayuk. And he gets it just shy of midfield, but that's not enough. He's short of the marker. Call it a gain of 6 on the play, and it'll be 4th down.
One hallmark of good defenses is understanding the game, understanding positioning, and tackling immediately in the secondary after catches. I think we just saw that on display right there.
Got to him before he ever had a chance to think about turning it upfield. They've been brilliant, perfect on 4th down so far, 3 for 3, and they're going to try again here. And the 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside. They'll break the huddle here and go for it. This is 4th down. On play action, they'll throw. He'll fire this deep for Ayuk. And this is caught inside the 5. And he'll be touched down here, but not before he does pick up the 1st. 4th down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward. Here's Garendo into a mass of bodies, and I think they held him out. They did. Now San Francisco going to call their 2nd timeout. As the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime.
Brandon, one thing about blitzes, they really confuse offensive linemen at times, and what you have to do is lock in on the guy right in front of you. If you don't, you saw the end result. Defensive tackle ended up making the play.
And across the chalk, into the end zone, it's a 49er touchdown. Isaac Guerrero. He has career touchdown number 78, tying him with both Eddie George and Frank Gifford on the all-time list. And the 49ers will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Moody good with the extra point, and it's now 21-7. That time a 6-play drive, and it ends with a 1-yard touchdown run. So following the touchdown, here's Moody back out to send it away. This one fielded in the end zone. He'll opt not to bring it out. A touchback, and they'll begin at the 30-yard line. The Bills offense now for one final time in this first half. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
They'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. Here's Allen. Over the middle, that's caught by Rice. Now the Bills will use the second of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. First down, and they're going to throw with Allen. It's caught by Coleman. Now here's a timeout as they're going to get it with 8 seconds remaining here in the first half. From the 46-yard line, a second down and 6. Now Allen again. He throws it on the move but can't connect as that falls incomplete. That right there, his first incompletion so far in this game, Charles. He was 9 of 9 before that.
Yeah, I think that qualifies as being locked in. And then you have to ask him the question, so what caused the incompletion? Come on, man, get back on your game. Let's go.
And now this throw incomplete, and that is how this first half will come to an end. So we've come to halftime, and what's past the halfway point of the season and now past the halfway point of this game. We skip halftime and get right back to the action. Set to begin the third quarter. It's the 49ers out in front, and they will get the football first as well as we are back and started in the second half. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember in that first half, good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They reached the end zone several times. The passing game working awfully well, and most importantly, partner.
Yeah, they went into the tunnel with a lead. They come back out with that lead.
Absolutely. NFL coaches, we know they're perfectionists in a lot of ways, but they had to like what they saw in that first half.
And they're going to speed things up here. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. He'll fire this deep for Ayuk. And this is, oh my goodness, he pulled it in one-handed. A big third down play there for the Niners. 56 yards. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. On the give, it's Guerrero. And he'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about. So erase the red zone score. They'll have to dial that one up again.
And you know how difficult it is to strike in the red zone because things are a little bit more condensed. You got to go back to their play chart and see if they can dial up another one.
Handoff here, Guerrero.
And they've got it in the red zone now, down at about the 19. It's a gain of 7 on the ground. Second down coming up.
Running lanes were at a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
Being chased out left. And he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble.
He's been patient this entire game, waiting for the perfect moment to surprise them with a quarterback keeper. There he catches him off guard and converts his first rush of the game.
And across the goal line, into the end zone, touchdown 49ers.
Isaac Guerrero.
His second touchdown of the game, 17th on the year.
And the 49ers take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead.
That drive that really increased their cushion felt very military to me. Very precise, methodical. That's one of the words you've taught me. And they just got it done.
And slowly but surely now starting to pull away a little bit. Things looking good for them here in the third quarter.
Not only pulling away, but you mentioned that slowly but surely. You also drain clock, too, with a drive like that. So you really give yourself an advantage.
So here's Moody back out there now to send this one away. This will be taken in the end zone, and no run back forthcoming, so they will bring it out to the 30-yard line. So here's the Bills offense now. They get ready for their first possession of the second half. Allen and the Bills now with a 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. Throwing to start the drive. Allen. This is Coleman with the ground. And he gets this one just shy of the book on the read option. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
This defense is just flat getting after it. Anything in the run game, case in point right there.
Allen now looks to throw.
And down he goes. The 49ers get there.
Micah Parsons make that now 8 sacks for him on the season.
I think we've seen this before. Someone's down 3 scores. That situation there, it's just going to add to their growing frustrations, don't you think?
Yeah, a bad number 3 right now. 3-score game, third quarter, 3 and out, not what they wanted. And you can tell on the sideline, those faces are getting a little bit longer as this one goes.
He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he gets all the way down inside the 20-yard line. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10.
Now Allen.
Throw left side to Kincaid.
And a broken tackle could not free him. Taken down right at the 10-yard line. So the completion good for 6 yards. And it's 2nd down. Back to the ground, Cook. And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. James Cook, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Bills are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. Point after, right down the middle. And that cuts the lead to 28-14. A drive that time of 6 plays.
And it was James Cook capping all of that off with a touchdown run. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Their lead down from 21 to 14, but still sitting at a great spot, up 2 scores here in the third quarter.
And now they're in the hurry-up.
Here's 2nd and 8.
Taking a shot for Samuel.
Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
Oh, what a move.
And the Bills are going to take possession here at their own 47-yard line. So a potential momentum shifter there, working with a 2-score lead, third quarter, but that, not the smartest of throws.
I would agree with you on that one because this game is still very much in the balance. It felt pretty one-sided to this point, but now, if these guys can turn this turnover into points, things could start getting a little more interesting.
He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
I see a shake of the head as he gets up, and you've got to imagine he's thinking, guys, you got to help me out. He's hoping his team can read his thoughts because he definitely needs some assistance.
Now Allen throwing on 2nd down.
A short throw pulled in by Kincaid.
And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47.
I know sometimes we can get fooled when we watch him make catches, as we just saw him do there, because he really looks like a wide receiver the way he goes about his business.
Yeah, 230, 240. Allen hit. He lost the football.
Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it.
And they'll take over inside the 45 at the 44-yard line. A little careless with the football, and he also had a fumble loss last week, didn't he?
He certainly did, and when I'm watching him play, the one thing that comes to mind is always remember, traffic, turbulence, people around you, 2 hands. Get 2 hands on the ball. Grip it tight. I know it looks cool to have it in one hand. Put it away, tuck it away, because you've got to take care of the ball.
Throwing here to start the drive as they connect left side. And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. The catch and run going to wind up netting him 33 yards. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Now a play fake here on 1st down. A leap, and he's got it. Brevin Jordan with an acrobatic catch. And the Niners add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week.
This is why a lot of play callers love play action in this spot. You just want to freeze the linebackers just for a second. Then you got a chance to get a quick pass into your tight end right behind them for a touchdown.
Now Moody for the PAT.
And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. Pretty clean and simple there, just 2 plays. The long pass resulting in the touchdown on play number 2.
So after the made field goal by Moody, he's back out to kick this one away. And this one fielded in the end zone. It will be returned, so it will come out to the 30.
Here's the Buffalo offense now as they get set to take over here.
Their mini 2-game win streak appears it might be going by the wayside unless they can pull a rabbit out of their hat.
They go over the middle, and it's complete to start the drive. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. Allen.
Open man right side is Rice.
And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. On 1st down, Allen. He's got Mason complete. So just 3 yards on the completion there. And that'll bring up 2nd down. And again, it's Allen. That'll be caught by Rice. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers 42. The Bills passing game getting them down the field. They've got another 1st down. Now Allen.
Swinging this out wide here for Cook.
Give him a gain of 5 on the completion, and that will bring up 2nd down. Here's Allen to throw it. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Coleman. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers 22-yard line. Here's Allen on 1st and 10. Setting up the screen for Cook. And he's going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25. But despite the completion, they're going to wind up losing 3 there. 2nd down. Allen to throw once more. That one. Oh, now he's stripped. He lost the football. And now this is scooped up by the 49ers. And they have the football and will take over at the 24-yard line.
And with that kind of a deficit, you can't afford to make any kind of mistakes. But it's been pretty symptomatic of what we've seen all game with them, isn't it? Down this big in the fourth quarter.
You'd say an afternoon to forget, absolutely. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And they have to be feeling pretty good. Comfortable fourth-quarter lead as they take over following the fumble recovery. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4. Another try for Guerrero. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. They're going to hurry back to the line now. They go play action here on 1st down. He'll fire this deep for Ayuk. A fight for it, and this is caught. What a catch. A big play there for the Niners. 44 yards.
And even with the game seemingly in hand, they're continuing to fire away, pressing the ball down the field. Listen, it's worked all day. No reason to go away from it now.
On the ground, here's Guerrero. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. 51 yards rushing for him now on 17 carries. They'll try to run with McCaffrey. And this is going to result in losing yardage. They're driven back to the 8-yard line. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down. Again, McCaffrey. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. After getting stuffed on 1st down, not much better there. 2-yard gain. Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal. They'll run with Guerrero. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. I guess not content to get another 3 here late. They'll try to add 6 more as they go on 4th and goal. Here we go with McCaffrey. And he's not even going to get past the line of scrimmage. Brought down right at the 4. McCaffrey turned away on 4th and goal. And the Bills' goal line stand is going to get him the football back. Allen now on 1st down. Tries the left side and finds Olave. And able to get it across the 10 to the 15. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 27 seconds showing on the clock. Throwing on 1st down is Allen. That is caught. Kincaid with it. Now the Bills will use the 2nd of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. Allen going to change the look here. Now Allen on 1st and 10. They'll dump this off to Cook. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. So that one a hold right guard.
And you understand why offensive and defensive linemen probably go to martial arts schools and work on their hands so often, because that can be the make or break difference on a play. This time he had to grab a jersey in order to make the play happen. Got caught for the penalty.
He finds his man complete. That's Mason. And now with 6 seconds remaining, they're going to burn their final timeout. 38-yard line, 2nd and 9. One final shot. They'll look to throw. And that will be incomplete as time has run out on this football game. So the victory here for San Francisco, and this not always an easy proposition, Charles. You had a West Coast team that traveled east, but they got the job done.
And there's so much that goes into it because your body time and your body clock different from what you're used to west, because if you go east, you're going to lose up to 3 hours, right? So is your body going to be awake when it's time to play? A lot of teams actually rehearse it. They practice it. Maybe the week of the game, they move everything up to that time frame so guys get used to doing it that way. I remember when I played at Tennessee, when we had to go from east to west, our trainer, Tim Karen, said, leave your watches on East Coast time. Every piece of information we got was East Coast Standard Time. Try to psychologically tell us what to do, as well as prepare our bodies the same way.
So for the 49ers, the streak continues as they push their mark to a perfect 12-0 now on the year. And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for Buffalo, it's a potentially fatal blow to their playoff chances as they drop to 6-7 on the year.